Hey bucket listers, it's Trav, the bucket list guy here. Today I want to talk to you about time management. A lot of companies and associations who hire me to do their corporate keynotes, they ask me, what do you speak about? And essentially I do speak about time management, or the time that we've got left, and doing all the things that we want to do in our lives in terms of our bucket list before our time is up. But time is also a big obstacle for a lot of you. You know, I've recently did a Live Your Bucket List tour around Australia, and had rooms full of people, and I started talking about, you know, what are the things getting in your way between you and you ticking all the things off in your bucket list? And it was always time. The other one is obviously money, but that's a whole nother conversation. Let's look at time. The time that we spend on a day-to-day basis has to be put under the microscope. What are you doing? These are just things to think about. What are you doing? You know, let's say half an hour by half an hour, play by play, from when you wake up in the morning to when you go to bed at night. You know, I've got this magical power. Wait for it. Magical power, yes. And that is be able to look into the future, into your future. And I know that sounds really cheesy, but you know, honestly, with my one-on-one clients and the people in my group coaching programs, what we do is we do a time sheet, and I have them do a 5-day time tracker or time recall, and we have a look at what you're doing on a half an hour by half an hour basis. People, when you put that under the microscope, and when you become really consciously aware of how you are spending your time, it can be really frightening. But I can quickly look at that timesheet, that 5-day timesheet, and predict your future, predict your financial future, your health future, your relationship future, and also how your business or career, your vocation is going. I can see how much you're personally developing as well, by maybe how much TV you're watching, or how much you're not learning, or reinvesting into your own education. So if I did that with you now, and we did a 5-day tracker, which I'd encourage you to do after you watch this video, you have a look at what you're doing on a play-by-play, or every half an hour. Just do it for 5 days and see what happens. And what you'll find is a quick realization of where you're wasting time and where you're not producing the results based on what you are doing on a day-to-day basis. See, I'd like you to do it and then compare it against what would a typical perfect day look like for you. So there's now, there's before, and there's after. So do that 5-day recall. Again, from when you wake up in the morning to when you go to bed at night for 5 days, every half an hour. And then compare that against what would you love to do. Not what you have to, but what would you love to do in terms of each day, every half an hour. I'm really crystal clear on exactly what I should be doing in this bucket list guy business and in my life, what I should be doing on a half an hour by half an hour basis. And I stick to it pretty much. But when I started the process, they were poles apart. It's scary to look back on how much time I was wasting. So if time's a big obstacle for you, you're finding that you don't have time for this, you don't have time for that, let alone time to really live the life, live your bucket list lifestyle and do all the cool things on your bucket list, it's time to put this under the microscope. It's time for you to do the 5-day tracker. And when you've done that, I'd encourage you to, hey, send my office an email, scan it, take a photograph of it, do whatever you got to do to give me a look at it. I'd love to have a look at how you're spending your time and give you some advice and feedback on how we could optimize your time going forward. Okay, for you to be able to produce the kind of results that you want. The biggest overall question is, are these half an hour time blocks in your day producing the kind of results that you truly want for yourself in the areas of your life? All right. If you are not getting those results, then we need to look at the strategy that you're running, or the patterns and the rituals and the habits that you're running on a day-to-day basis right now. Once you tweak a few of those little half an hours, it's amazing what sort of results you'll get. All right. So do the exercise, 5-day recall. Send it to info@thebucketlistguy.com. That's info@thebucketlistguy.com. That'll go through to our office, and hey, send it through and put your contact details on there. And you know what? You might even get a call from me, and maybe together we could help out you live a more optimal bucket list lifestyle. So thanks a lot, guys.